Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Reenie and this is of course the Enchanted Planner. Today we're doing something a little bit different. I decided to tackle my stash this weekend and get all these sticker books organized. With my recent order from the spring release and stuff that I've been collecting at my girlfriend's, I had quite a bit of stuff come in, and what was already here was a little bit unorganized, so it kind of made things a little bit crazy, and I couldn't find things. And you never know what you have when it's all over the place. So the first thing we are doing is I ran back and forth from my office to grab all the sticker books, and I didn't think to record any of that. This is my first vlog style type post, so I didn't think about like the greater picture, so my apologies for that. But what we're doing here is we're going to start putting everything into better categories than I currently have them in. The system I have works right now, but it's not 100%. So we're going to try something a little bit different. We're starting out with, I had ordered to say, I've been collecting sticker storage boxes for quite a while until I had enough to actually tackle this project. Now the next thing is going to be trying to make space for them all. That's a whole other situation. But the first thing we're organizing is we're tackling my seasonal stash. Now, I put all of the seasonal books together and then I put them into alphabetical order. I find it makes it easier for me to find stuff, and all around, at least this makes sure that things get used, right? When we know what we have, we can actually use it. So we're just going through right now and reorganizing those because I've got new stuff that came in and they needed to be merged into the stash, right? So the next thing we're going to tackle is all of it's like I'm creating a new category because there's enough sticker books for them now. So it's like things like Cosmic Wonder and the Zodiac book and Stargazer and all of those that sort of relate to the stars. And that's what we're doing right now, is sort of putting all of those together. And then after I finish this, we're moving on to seasonal, not seasonal, sorry, florals, because I have now 4 whole sticker box storage things of florals. Yes, you can never have too many florals though. Am I right? Am I right? Never too many florals. In the past, I have always included the accessory books in with my regular sticker books. So I put together the Girl with Goals, and subsequently it has the accessory pack with it, and the same with things like the Pressed Florals book. I'm going to try it a little bit different this time around. We're going to pull those out and they're going to have their own sort of storage category, and I'll see if it works. If not, I can always go back. I'm ripping apart the dates and holidays book right now because I'm going to make a DIY book out of them. Between the red one and the pink one, I have about 5 copies of the two of them, and there's a lot of numbers in there that I won't use. I prefer the black numbers. I don't like all the fancy numbers. So I'm going to find new homes for those, but I'm pulling out all of the stuff from the dates and holidays book that I will use, and I'm going to put it all into a DIY sticker book. So that's what I'm doing right now, is just pulling them all apart. I had been writing on the back of them what book they came from. Then I realized I'm like, this is going to take way too long, not thinking that I was inevitably probably going to speed up a good chunk of this video. But I do know the majority of these which books they came from. Where it gets a little bit more confusing is if I'm pulling quotes out of books. I like to write that on the back, or my bullet points I write on the back, because if I'm filming for you guys, I like to tell you where these things came from, and if they're not in their original homes, that's hard to remember with all of this stuff, right? So now we are tackling neutrals. I decided to create a new category. I kind of had a category like this already, but I'm expanding it. So neutrals being everything from things like modern year, align. Yeah, I'm telling you, we got so much stuff. Now we're working on the neutrals, is what I just told you. I've got notes, but it's a little hard when everything's all sped up. So with the neutrals books, it's like Align and the new gratitude book, and Bold and Blush and Blushing It. Any of those are now all grouped together. Years ago, Allie had done this great video about keeping your sticker books in sort of like a collection, like you know how you do for your lawn, a capsule collection. That's the word I'm looking for. But she's deleted all of her old videos, which kind of sucks. But it was a really great video because what she had suggested is people pairing books together that had like color palettes. So if you had jewel tones, all the jewel tones went together, and you know all the neutrals went together, and it was absolutely brilliant. And I loved the idea. So I've sort of just built off of it and created more categories with like color palettes within sticker books. And it works because if I'm looking for one thing, it's a little bit easier to find coordinating stuff if they're all together, right? Because, you know, we got too much stuff. As I realized, the next process after this is going to be another big de-stash because I have a lot of stuff that I don't use. And I don't know if I mentioned it already, but my intention is to go through all of those sticker books I don't use and pull out things I will and then find new homes for the others. We're just working on the larger stuff, like the small shop sticker books, and putting together all of the 5-sheet sticker packs and the petites. And like I said, I've got to figure out a new way to store those, but I'm working through that process. There'll be more to this video on a later date. Okay, you guys, so we have finished this section of reorganization. And what I've done is I have split up the larger sticker books like so. So this first box is all of these, all of those things as well until I figure out a different storage solution for them. I used to work them in with the others that matched with those. Like, you know, if it was farmhouse, I put it with the farmhouse books, but I'm going to try it a bit different this way. So this is boxes and then black quotes, like functional stuff. And then on this side, in this one, and of course, you know, small shops. And then on this side, I've got all of the petite sticker books until I figure out some other way to store them. I've got the dashboard style in the back. And then I've got, this is all florals. We love florals. We totally love florals. So that's our roll. Over here, we have them separated. Let's see if I can get a full overhead shot. Can't get it all in. What a pain in the butt this is. Okay, just know that there's a lot of boxes. I had been ordering them and sort of setting them aside until I had enough to get through the majority of this stash. And then I'll tell you what the next thing is after this. After I get like, so all of this is done, the next thing is I'm going to go through and I'm going to de-stash again because I have way too much. Okay, so this first box is like just all wrong. And then getting into these next boxes, we have in the front, we've got them separated by all seasonal. And then I've got all of the color stories together. And then I made a box in the back that refers to like, you know, Zodiac, Stargazer, the new Cosmic Wonder one, and then my DIY books are in there. Then we have an entire box dedicated to Disney. And then the balance of the seasonal. I think there's 4 seasonal books, or box 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have florals, and I put all of the florals together, and they're all in alphabetical order. We also have in the back stuff that I consider, I put all the neutrals together. I'm going to try that this time around. So we've got boxes that are all neutrals, like bold and blush and abstract watercolor and neutral watercolor. And then I've collected and put together all of what I would consider like the brighter sticker books and kept them in their own boxes in alphabetical order. And then down the front, I pulled these all out too. Yes, this is my slippers. Those are all the accessory books. I used to keep them in with the sticker books too, but I'm going to try this. The only thing I don't like is I would rather store them horizontally so I can see the names on the side of them instead of having them vertical like that. So I'm going to look for something else. And then we have a box that is all fitness and wellness stuff. Fitness, food, and wellness is what it is. And then we have a box that is all colorful boxes. And then this last container here, this one, is books that I'm going to go through and pull things out of and then get rid of the rest, which I actually intend to do with a lot of the books that are in those boxes and create DIY sticker books with it. But yeah, this is what I've managed to amass over, I'm trying to get it all in the shot, managed to amass over the last 3 years. I mean, you'd think I was on squad for the amount of sticker books I've got, but I mean, I got a lot of them secondhand and for really good prices, and some are gifts from some of you. So thank you very much. It's always very sweet. It's not necessary, but it's really very sweet that you guys think of me like that. So I just wanted to let you know how much I appreciate you guys. All right, so now I'm starting to shake, trying to hold the camera steady. This is it for this section. And next section will be when I get it all put together back in my office, and I'll show you what the overhauled office organization looks like. I'll see you soon. Hey, so as you can see, I've got quite a bit of stuff I've got to get through. The next process will be bringing it all back in and organizing my office, and I really want to redo my office, like reorganize it, because it's not really all that functional for me right now. But that is it for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I will do another video, probably, I don't know when, soon, because I've got to record it as I do it today, probably. I don't know when it'll go live, but the next process will be getting it all back into my office and reorganizing my office. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I hope you have a fantastic day, and we'll see you next time. Ciao.